The 1992 D1 cent coin is one of those rare and fascinating examples in the world of numismatics that has captured the attention of collectors, investors, and history buffs alike. At first glance, a penny might seem like one of the least remarkable pieces of currency. It is small, weighs just a fraction of an ounce, and has little purchasing power in today's economy. Yet, the story of the 1992 D penny is far from ordinary. It is a story that not only sheds light on the complexity of coin production but also speaks to the hidden treasures that may be found in seemingly insignificant objects. To the general public, this penny might seem like just another piece of everyday change, but for those in the know, it has become a symbol of how a rare minting error could turn a simple coin into something worth millions. In order to truly understand the value and significance of the 1992 D1 cent coin, it's important to first delve into the background of how US pennies are produced. The United States Mint, responsible for the creation of all US coins, follows a detailed and meticulous process when producing each piece of currency. This process involves multiple stages, including design, engraving, striking, and inspection. Typically, the goal is to ensure that every coin produced is consistent, with precise details and uniform dimensions. However, as with any large-scale manufacturing process, occasional errors occur. These mistakes are often insignificant and go unnoticed, as they are minor flaws that don't affect the overall appearance or functionality of the coin. But sometimes, these errors are so rare and unique that they can make a coin highly sought after in the world of collectors. The 1992 D penny is one such example. The year 1992 was not particularly significant in terms of US coinage, it was simply another year in a long line of penny mintings. The design on the penny, featuring Abraham Lincoln's image on one side and the Lincoln Memorial on the other, was not new, having been in circulation since 1909. The design had long since become one of the most recognizable in US currency, and the penny had become a symbol of American tradition and everyday life. However, it was during the production of this seemingly mundane penny in 1992 that an error occurred, one that would go on to make history. The error in question wasn't immediately noticeable to the casual observer. The 1992 D pennies were produced at the Denver Mint, and most of the coins that came out of the mint that year were perfectly normal. They bore the familiar design of Lincoln, the memorial, and the D mint mark, indicating that they had been produced in Denver. But a small number of these pennies had an issue, a subtle and rare flaw that would later turn them into an object of immense value. The problem stemmed from an issue with the die used to strike the coin. A misalignment during the minting process led to an irregularity in the size and shape of the coin, creating a coin that was subtly different from the others. To the naked eye, this flaw wasn't immediately obvious. The penny still looked like a typical US 1 cent coin, but to a trained eye or a coin collector, the difference was clear. The misalignment had caused a minor imperfection in the design, affecting both the image of Lincoln and the overall appearance of the coin. This error was so subtle that many of the coins with the misalignment were released into circulation without being noticed. People continued to use these pennies as part of their everyday change, unaware that they were holding onto a coin that would, decades later, become incredibly valuable. As time passed, the rarity of the 1992 D penny with the misalignment became more apparent. At first, collectors were not particularly interested in this coin, as it was seen as a relatively unremarkable piece of currency. But as more collectors began to examine the coins closely, word began to spread that something unusual had occurred during the minting of the 1992 D penny. It was not long before the true value of these rare coins began to come into focus. The demand for these error pennies skyrocketed as collectors realized the rarity of the 1992 D penny with the misalignment. Many began to scour their change, searching for one of these rare coins. The hunt for these pennies became something of a feverish pursuit, with individuals eager to find a piece of history that could potentially bring them great wealth. As the rarity of the 1992 D penny became more widely recognized, prices began to rise. What had once been a simple penny, worth just 1 cent, was now being sold for much higher amounts. Some early sales of the 1992 D penny reached hundreds of dollars, and the buzz surrounding the coin's potential continued to grow. It wasn't long before the true value of the 1992 D penny became clear. Experts in the field of numismatics began to place a price tag on these rare error coins, estimating that they could be worth as much as $370 million. This staggering figure was based on the extreme rarity of the misaligned pennies and the high demand among collectors for a piece of U.S. history. While it is important to note that not every 1992 D penny with a misalignment is worth such a high amount, the possibility of a coin being valued in the millions made the 1992 D penny one of the most sought-after pieces in the world of coin collecting. The rise in value of the 1992 D penny was fueled not just by its rarity but also by the growing interest in error coins in general. Coin collectors have long been fascinated by coins that contain minting errors. These coins are seen as unique and special, as they represent a deviation from the standard process of coin production. Error coins, whether they are misprints, off-center strikes, or other irregularities, have long been prized by collectors because they are rare and often represent an interesting piece of history. In the case of the 1992 D penny, the rarity of the error coin and its subsequent rise in value helped to solidify its place as one of the most valuable coins in American numismatics. The story of the 1992 D penny is also a reflection of the broader world of coin collecting, a world where collectors and investors alike are constantly seeking out rare and valuable pieces. It serves as a reminder that even the smallest and seemingly most insignificant coins can hold immense value if they are rare enough. The 1992 D penny, with its subtle minting flaw, has become an icon in the world of numismatics, and its rise in value is a testament to the passion and dedication of those who collect coins. For those who were fortunate enough to discover a 1992 D penny with the misalignment, the value of the coin continues to climb. Auctions and private sales of these rare pennies have seen prices soar, with some fetching prices in the millions of dollars. In fact, as of recent years, some of the most highly sought-after 1992 D pennies have been sold for more than $1 million, with the highest prices being paid for those in near-perfect condition. Today, the 1992 D penny is regarded as one of the most important error coins in American history. It is not just a simple penny, it is a symbol of how a small mistake during the minting process can lead to extraordinary value. Collectors and investors continue to hunt for these rare coins, hoping to add them to their collections and potentially make a significant profit. The story of the 1992 D penny reminds us that even the most humble of objects can hold extraordinary significance and value, and that in the world of coin collecting, sometimes it's the small, overlooked details that make all the difference. As the years go by, the 1992 D penny will likely continue to rise in value, as collectors and enthusiasts continue to seek out this rare and historically significant coin. Its legacy is a reminder that in the world of numismatics, there are always hidden treasures waiting to be discovered, and that sometimes, the smallest mistakes can lead to the most incredible rewards. The 1992 D penny stands as a testament to the power of rarity, the beauty of error, and the timeless appeal of coin collecting. For those fortunate enough to own one, it is more than just a coin, it is a piece of history, a symbol of the unpredictable nature of the world of numismatics, and a reminder that sometimes, the most unexpected treasures are right in front of us, waiting to be discovered.